even see you there. God. Hey, honey. Wanna go for a walk?
Sure. Hey, Mom.
Hey, Makayla.
Do you and Daddy like each other?
Why'd you ask that?
Well, you guys don't really act like you like each other. Usually, Dad comes home, he watches TV, and you guys don't really talk.
Well, that's just because we're both usually pretty tired after work.
Well, you guys don't work on Saturdays, though, and you guys still don't talk on Saturdays either.
Guess you're right. We don't talk very much.
Yeah. Unless you're arguing. Are you happy?
Why are you asking so many questions?
I don't know. So, are you?
Yeah, I guess I'm happy.
Well then, why were you crying on the bathroom yesterday? Was Daddy being mean to you then?
No. That's not why I was crying.
Do you love Daddy?
I have a lot of love for your dad.
Does Daddy make you happy?
Happy? I don't know. You make me happy.
Well, if Daddy doesn't make you happy, why don't you just break up with him?
Well, it's complicated. And I wouldn't want you to be sad.
I would only be a little sad.
Only a little sad.
Yeah, mostly because Daddy won't live with us anymore, but I would be happy because you would be happy. And you'll smile more. You have a really pretty smile.
I'm gonna take your coat so you can go play, okay?
Okay. Corner! Makayla!
I thought you only came here on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
I usually do, but the weather was so nice today, at least for Chicago anyway. And I kind of just wanted to show off my new coat. It's cute. Everything okay? I know I'm really like a stranger, but do you want to talk about it?
You know, I usually don't talk about much of anything with anyone. I don't even remember the last time someone asked me if I was okay. The other day, you said you didn't have much of a childhood. What was your childhood like?
Chaotic. My mom was a drug addict and my dad was her dealer, so you can only imagine that dynamic. Yeah. They would always get into these huge blow-up fights, and about how she was a drug addict, but my dad was a drug dealer, so it was always extremely hypocritical. And they could never come to a resolution. So the fights just always continued, and it was this never-ending cycle of fighting, breaking up, making up. That was until one day, my dad's so-called friend ratted him out to the police. And my mom and my dad were taken to jail. And I was placed in foster care for about a year and a half before my aunt found me and she took me in. And I gave her hell. Absolute hell. I would start fights, I would sneak out of the house, I was drinking, going to parties. But she never really treated me like I was some bad kid or I was some problem child. She always treated me better than I felt like I deserved to be treated. She just saw me as her little niece who was hurting, who was broken. She really, really tried her best to nurture that part of me. And you know, it's like her belief in me helped me believe in myself. You know, sometimes I feel like we can borrow other people's faith so we can have faith in ourselves. You just really sit there and think, and you're like, is there something in me that I'm not seeing in myself? Is there something that I'm blind to? Am I blind to all the good things in me? Am I blind to the things that make me special? Sometimes you just really gotta dig. It took me a really, really, really long time. But little by little, step by step, I found it. I found that special thing. I found that spark in me. And once you find it, it gives you strength to keep believing in yourself, to keep moving forward.
You know, I don't think I know anyone that believes in me that way. The way you said your aunt believes in you. You know what? My daughter, Makayla, is that person for me. She just looks at me and thinks the world of me. And it really makes me think, what am I doing? What am I doing? Makayla's dad, we've known each other forever. We got together when we were 12. My parents were going through, well, what they were going through. And he was always there. He was my escape. So much has changed over the years. We had Makayla. And now I question if he's really a good man or if he was just there for me in my chaos. And now it feels like all of the chaos I've been running from is catching up to me. Like running from it only made me manifest it in my own life. Which is exactly what I told myself I'd never do. I'd never let a man treat me the way I saw my father treat me. But it's just, I can't break away. I go and come back, go and come back again. We have so much history. And he's Makayla's dad. You know what Makayla said to me? That I should break up with him. So I guess me staying for the sake of Makayla's out of the equation. But it's just, I don't know.
This part just has a way of bringing the emotions right out of you. And don't be afraid to let it out.
Sometimes I look at Makayla and think, I gotta get out. I gotta get out for her. Show her something different. Really be that woman that deserves to be looked at the way she looks at me.
Well, you just gained one more person who believes in you.
But you just met me.
Yeah, that's true, but I think there's a lot more in you than you even see or realize. I mean, you just opened up after telling me that you don't really talk about this kind of stuff with anyone. And that's extremely brave, might I add. You know what? You're taking steps forward without even realizing it. You're going in the right direction. You just gotta keep going.
Thank you. Really?
Don't thank me.
Thank you.
Trust me, I got all my advice from TED Talks.
What are TED Talks?
Girl, you don't know what TED Talks are?
No, what is that?
That's definitely gonna have to change. Let me show you.
Hey, Ange.